One, welcome back to my channel. This is a typical Sunday dinner. So I cook green gungo rice and peas. Let's start off with that. The recipe is already uploaded on the channel for in-depth tutorial. So I put a pot on I heat and put 4 cups of water, and then salt, pimento seeds, 2 cloves garlic, 1 hot green pepper, piece of fresh thyme, and 1 stalk scallion. Cover pot and bring water to a full boil. I am adding the green gungo to the boiling water. So I wash the gungo and remove the bad ones. It is a little over 1 pint of gungo because I'm cooking 2.5 pounds of rice. Gungo is cooked, so I am adding 1 can of coconut milk. Cover pot and cook the coconut milk for like 2 minutes before adding the rice. I am adding 2.5 pounds of rice. Wash until the water runs clear. Yes, so 2.5 pounds of rice to a little bit over 1 pint of gungo. So that is a good ratio. So gonna stir the rice, cover the pot and cook the rice on high heat. The coconut milk dissolved, lower the heat to the lowest settings and then remove the scallion, the add pepper and the thyme, and then use a piece of foil paper to cover the rice and then cover the pot and steam the rice for like 15-20 minutes. So after about 15-20 minutes, the rice is fully cooked. So now I am removing the foil paper, gonna fluff the rice and then turn off the heat and cover the pot and let the rice sit in the pot until I'm ready to dish it out. As I mentioned before, this recipe in full details is available on my channel. Drinks, I prepared sorrel and ginger. This recipe is also on my YouTube channel. I blend the sorrel with ginger, then strain twice, once using a strainer and then using a dish towel, clean dish towel that is, and sweeten with granulated sugar and then put into the fridge until ready to be served. I did not put alcohol in it. This is the non-alcohol version. And for the salting, as we call it in Jamaica, I am doing curry stew pork. And I know a lot of people do not eat pork, but I love pork. It is the sweetest meat on the face of the earth. Okay, so the pork is cut into bite sizes, washed with vinegar, drain pat dry, and ready to be seasoning. I am adding that is all purpose, salt, chili powder, that is a little bit of curry, about 2 teaspoons of curry, black pepper, Lorry seasoned salt, complete seasoning, and some green seasoning. That is scallion, onion, add pepper, and garlic and thyme as well. So I am adding some to the meat now, then I'm gonna reserve some to add later, and that is ginger. So after rubbing up the meat with everything, the spices and the green herbs, then I'm gonna cover and let it marinate for like 4 hours. It is early morning, so can marinate for like 4 hours. I did season the meat before I cook the rice as well, but for somehow in this video the rice is before the meat, but I did season the meat before cooking the peas. I am also adding few seeds of pimento crush. Cook the pork. I put a pot on low heat, add 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Allow the brown sugar to burn until it starts to bubble. This is very important so that when you're eating the meat, it doesn't taste sweet. So you have to allow the sugar to caramelize, to burn off the sweetness. But the sugar should not be burnt, right? So after the sugar is caramelized, then I'm gonna add a little bit of curry powder. Gonna burn the curry powder for just a few seconds, and then I'm gonna add the pork. Stir the pork to combine the curry and the sugar, the caramelized sugar, and cover the pot and allow it to cook to gather flavor. No water should be added at this point. It should be covered and cook in its own juice. This is very important so that it can gather flavor, right? No water is added to the pot. Just stir it again. Just ensure that the pork is at the correct color that you want it to be. You have to constantly stir it. Cover the pot again without adding water, allowing the pork to cook in its own juice. See it is cooking in its own juice. No water is added as yet. The pork is very soft because no water is added to it, and as you can see, the fork teeth can go through it. Anyway, I am gonna add water, but I'm just gonna add about 2 cups of water to cook the pork because it is really soft. So I added just 2 cups of water. Cook the pork. When that water dissolves, then I'm gonna add 2 more cups of water and cook the pork. That's basically it because, as I mentioned, the pork is really soft. So that's it. The pork is cooked. Yeah, man, gonna turn off heat. Yeah. For vegetables, I prepared string beans and carrots from scratch, and then I combined them with 1 can of sweet corn. There's variety of plantain only found in Jamaica, and they call it one-hand bandit or three-finger jack, and one finger can grow up to 2 feet long. Yes, and it was called one-hand bandit or three-finger jack because of an ex-slave that they used to call Three Finger Jack. His correct name was Jack Monsoon, and he was a petty thief. And he stole only this variety of plantain from ex-slaves' field. And so he was killed by a maroon called Kwashi. So I'm going to fry plantain as a side dish for this dinner as well. But, I'm going to fry it off camera. Yeah, man, because this video is getting way too long. So this was my Sunday dinner. That's the fried plantain, the green gungo rice and peas, the sorrel drink, one salad, that's one eating tomato called salad in Jamaica, the mixed vegetables, and the pork. Yeah, man. Thanks for watching.